Welcome back. We're here to preview Saturday's Premier League game between Leicester and Sunderland. Barnes, let's start with Leicester. They've just been on a terrible run of form recently.
Yeah, really disappointing. They made such a bright start to the season, getting results against some big teams, but 4 defeats in a row now. I've seen them plummet down the table within the relegation zone now. And it's 5 defeats in their last 6 games, 6 games without a win, 1 point from the last 18 available. That is relegation form, and I thought they'd be all right this season because they did so well in the Championship last season. They cruised it, won the title by a long, long way. But they need to improve soon, otherwise they will get dragged into that relegation battle, and it's hard to see them getting out of this rutting form at the moment.
Yeah, especially as in those last 4 defeats, they haven't scored a goal either, and that's such a problem because they were scoring for fun. You know, they had 5 against Man U in that game at the King Power, fantastic game that was. But since then, you know, Leonardo Aloa, he was absolutely brilliant at the start of the season, but he hasn't scored since then. He's actually been taken out of the team recently. Someone needs to step up and start scoring goals for them, whether it's Aloa who comes back, it's Nugent, Vardy, or if Chris Wood. He's hardly played this season, but Chris Wood, he's quite a big player. Maybe he can sort of rough up a few defenders and maybe do something. But yeah, one of their strikers really needs to step up soon because, like you say, it's a rut they've got to come out of really soon. Yeah.
Yeah, in terms of goals, there's probably not better teams to play than Sunderland at the moment because they've made so many defensive errors recently. Obviously, that 8-0 defeat to Southampton was a bit of an anomaly, but then they lost to Arsenal 2-0 because of defensive errors. Even in their win over Crystal Palace, there was an own goal from Wes Brown, so they are prone to the odd defensive error. They improved against Everton last time out. It was only a Baines penalty that rescued a point for Everton, so they'll take heart out of that, and Gus Poyet will be pretty happy with that result. But they still need to become more solid at the back on a more consistent basis.
And this is a game they really have to win. Like, given that the form that Leicester are in, Sunderland, they really have to win this game because they've got a really tough run of fixtures coming up. I think it's Chelsea and City in the next 2, then Liverpool, Newcastle, West Ham, who are all teams in form at the moment. So this is a game they really have to win because if they lose this one, I mean, it's hard to see them getting anything out against Chelsea or City. So if they lose this one, lose those 2 as well, then Liverpool after that, you know, they could be in the relegation zone. So yeah, this is a game they have to win.
Poyet's got a tough decision up front because Fletcher, he missed the England-Scotland game with an ankle injury. He's a doubt for this weekend. And as you say, this one's a very important game with such a tough run of fixtures. Does he risk him if he's not 100% fit and risk losing him for even longer in the season? Because he is an important player. He's been a bit hit and miss this season, as has Connor Wickham, who would probably come into central role to replace him if he didn't start. So that's a big decision for Poyet to make.
What's your score prediction for this game then?
I find this one tough to call. Both teams, you know, Sunderland in better form than Leicester, but I think Leicester at home, they might be able to get a result, so I'm going 1-1.
Well, I think it'll be a draw as well, so I'm going to go 2-2. So we both can't really call this one. We're both going for draws. Thanks for watching.